Dave, another positive pre-season performance against Chester this afternoon. Just give me your overall analysis.
Really pleased with that one. Thought we played some great stuff at times. Those spells where we got pegged back, but you're playing against the top side, you know. I think Carl and his team, massive thanks to them for coming, and massive thanks for them showing us the respect as well in terms of the quality of the teams that they fielded. It was really difficult. I think they're a really, really strong side, and thought the lads equipped themselves really well. Thought the intensity, the way we played, some of the football, out of possession, really, really strong. A few mistakes still a few issues we need to iron out. We made a couple of mistakes leading to them having set pieces, and that's where they look most dangerous at times. And that was where the goal came from. But yeah, overall, really pleased.
Looking, as you say, at the quality of the squad that Chester brought this afternoon, it was very much your side were matching that.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's when you look at the players we've got. I think there's players in there who have and are capable of playing at that level. Quite often, the reason isn't about the ability; sometimes it's about the repeatability. So, you know, we played Chester today, and you know, if you're playing that sort of level of opposition, Saturday, Tuesday in the Conference North, that's where you probably come unstuck. So I've got no questions around the ability in that changing room. I think we've got some really, really good players. What we need to make sure we do now is that we're consistent with our application in terms of the way that we want to play. We asked the lads today, just be brave. Said to me, if you make the mistake, try and do the right things, that's on me, you know, where we are in pre-season. But if you make mistakes, making bad decisions, then that's on you. And today, I thought they were almost faultless.
And looking at this time of the pre-season campaign, you talk about sort of cliches of minutes in the legs and building sort of bonds within the squad. But I guess in games like this, in opposition like Chester, those sort of basics are key to success and what could help you in the league campaign.
Absolutely, and look at, you know, you've got lads there who've got 90 minutes, a handful of lads who've got 90 minutes, you've got a couple who've got 85, 70s, 60s, so we've got to start working on more 60-30 splits over the next week or so. But I think more than anything, when you're playing against a side as good as Chester are, it's the mental side of the game that you've got to stay switched on for. You know, because if you do make a mistake or you do give it something away or you lose your man, 9 times out of 10 you're punished. So they'll be tired tomorrow, them lads. They'll be absolutely knackered tomorrow. There'll be some sore legs tomorrow. But like I said, it's the pleasing, it's the mental side that was more pleasing than anything. But yeah, really good day. You know, massive thanks to Cal and Chester for coming in the numbers as well in terms of the fan base, and yeah, really good exercise for us.
Another positive crowd, as you mentioned, and I'm sure it's the first time that some of the fans here at Gig Lane have seen some of the new additions that have come in over the summer, and many of them shone this afternoon.
Absolutely. I think, like I said, you know, I've said it 3 or 4 times now, the key coming out of last season was to maintain the majority of the squad. We did that. We maintained all the players that we wanted to make sure stayed around. It's then about adding in a little bit of quality here and there. I think we've done that with the players that have come in. I thought we looked really good today. You know, the new lads have started to settle. I think you've got to remember as well, this is the first time they played at Gig Lane. It's intimidating, it's tough. It takes a little bit of time to settle into a club like Bury. So really pleased with all of them, and you know, it's only the start, yeah.
Aaron Chalmers coming off towards the end of the second half, is that precautionary?
Yeah, he wanted to stay on, but I just think with a knock to the head, obviously he's 3-1 up, so Aidan was ready to go back on, so yeah, we just precautionary.
And looking ahead at another couple of games next week against Ashton Athletic, and then another National League North side in Buxton, how are you preparing for both of those two?
I think again it'll just be about getting ourselves ready and prepared. Obviously we won't have any contact time now until we play Ashton. So, you know, the lads who are on the bench today predominantly, they'll start the game. We'll go into that and we'll obviously try and impose ourselves again on Ashton. And then a really tough trip to Buxton. You know, it's a full-time side. The recruitment through the summer's been exceptional, so it's going to be a tough day. Hopefully it's a little bit cooler.
Perfect. Cheers, Dave.
Thank you.